I am your NCC Tech TV host today, Bennett Kleinschmidt, and today we have some great stories for you guys. First, we're going to head over across to St. Michael's Church because they're holding the Station of the Cross, which they hold every year. Then we are going to go over to Jen's room to see what the students can have for lunch and for breakfast. And for our final story, we're going to head over to the NCC newsroom to see where NCC gets their news. Now we're going to head over with Emily to the Station of the Cross.
Hi, I'm NCC Tech TV reporter Emily Walker, and I'm here at St. Michael's Church in Belleville just after Stations of the Cross with Savannah. Anyways, so Savannah, how long have you been doing Stations of the Cross, and what exactly is Stations of the Cross?
We've been doing the Stations of the Cross with tableaus and music for at least 11 years. And we do it because this is Holy Week, and we try to reenact the Passion of the Christ and to show young people and people who come to see the presentation how much Jesus loves them, that he gave everything for each one of us.
Alrighty, so you do this every single Easter. What would your favorite part about doing this be?
My favorite part would be that we have a big team and that everybody's gifts are used, and that people are committed to seeing it through, and that it's just a great prayer. When we finish with it, you just see what a beautiful prayer it is. It's not a performance, it's to help people to enter into Jesus' life. And what took him to the cross, he had to get to the cross in order to be raised from the dead. So it's not the end of the story, but it was a necessary part of the story.
Alrighty, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Lillian Lafferty, Stations of the Cross actress. Anyways, Lillian, who did you play this year?
I played Veronica and a weeping woman.
Nice. So can you describe your characters for us?
Well, Veronica is a lady in the crowd when Jesus is walking through the streets with his cross, and she's the one who goes through the crowd even though it's very dangerous and she could be killed for it, and wipes Jesus' face with her cloth. So she kind of sacrificed herself a little bit to go up and wipe his face.
Alrighty. So how long have you been doing Stations of the Cross, being a part of this?
I think about 3-4 years now.
What influenced you to join in the production?
Well, I needed community hours for one, and also it's just a lot of fun, and I was part of the youth group too, so they kind of encouraged it.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right.
I'm here with
William Danahy.
Alrighty, so you were the director this year?
Yes, I was.
Alrighty, can you describe what it was like to take on such a big role in Stations of the Cross?
Yeah, so in previous years I've done the Station of the Cross. I was John, and this year I was asked by Savannah if I could be a director, and I was very intrigued and I wanted to do it. So at first it started out pretty slowly, but I gained the ropes, I learned some experience, and finally we came here today and we presented, and it worked out very well.
Alrighty, well, so since it was your first time directing, was it a little scary for you?
I'm in the cadet program, so I've had a lot of leadership roles. So I think that it wasn't a big step for me to become director. Definitely there was some things that are different between leading a group of cadets than leading a group of actors. So definitely a little bit of learning curve, but it wasn't too difficult.
Alright, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with...
Aiden Boduck.
Anyways, so who did you play this year?
I was Jesus.
Alrighty. So, can you describe Jesus for us and what it was like to play for him?
Well, he's a pretty good guy considering that he died for us. But the fact that he died for us is, it's good.
All right.
When you have to play him because you die repeatedly over the last month.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Is this your first year doing Stations of the Cross?
No, a couple of years ago, I was doing the lighting, so I did the electronic stuff, but never acting.
Alright, so this is your first time acting. Can you describe what it was like?
A lot of orders and big expressions.
Alrighty, was it fun?
Yeah, it was good.
Alrighty, anyways, so thank you.
Wow, the Station of the Cross were very interesting to watch this year. Now we're going to head over to Jen's room where Emily is going to talk about some food.
Hi there, I'm your NCC Tech TV reporter, Emily Walker. I'm here today with Jen Connor in her room here where the NCC students can come and get lunch and breakfast. So Jen, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Em?
Pretty good. So how long have you been providing the lunches for the students here at NCC?
I've been here at NCC for about 2.5 years now. Before that, I provided breakfast at my elementary schools for another 14 or 15 years. So I've been doing this a long time.
Wow. Alrighty, what would your favorite part of providing lunches for the children here be?
My favorite part has always been connecting with some of the kids within the school that I wouldn't otherwise see. Not being a classroom teacher, I don't see big groups of kids on a regular basis, so this is just my way of being able to connect with them.
Alrighty, so what types of food do you provide in breakfast and lunch here?
There are certain guidelines. We have to follow all of the nutrition guidelines, and for breakfast we have to serve at least 2 food groups. So we do whole grain cereals, whole grain toast, oatmeal, yogurt, applesauce, fruit, those types of things. Lunches have to consist of at least 3 food groups. So often we do sandwiches with meat, cheese, lettuce, salads. We're having grilled cheese and salad today, fruit juice, and also the center puts together all of our snack baskets around the school. So they're an absolutely wonderful help.
Alrighty, well thank you, Jen.
Welcome.
I'm here with Devin Bailey in Jen's room here. So, Devin, what would your favorite part of being in Jen's room every single breakfast and lunch be?
A lot of my friends come here and really enjoy to hang out and eat some great healthy food, and all around it's a great time.
Yeah. What would your favorite food be provided food be?
Grilled cheese is pretty good. Yeah, grilled cheese.
Wow, Emily, that was some great food. Now we're going to head over to NCC's newsroom to interview Jacob and Tanner.
I'm NCC Tech TV reporter Emily Walker, and I'm here in the NCC newsroom with Tanner Olson. Anyways, Tanner, what do you do here for the broadcast?
I work the teleprompter. I make sure the people who are up on stand, who are like anchoring, airing, I just make sure they can see what's on the announcements, make sure they can read them off properly and without any fault.
Alrighty. So, do you like your job here?
Yeah, it's okay, but sometimes it takes away from the class time I need. Like back in the first term of this semester, it took away from my editing duties and my filming duties. And now I have to come out of second period class, which can be somewhat of an inconvenience, especially when we're taking notes.
Alrighty. So, what do you like most about being here and volunteering with the NCC News?
You get to see something new every day. I get to make up a new pun every day.
Alrighty.
For every time we go on.
What would be your favorite pun?
Probably the one I just made of spring. It's why is spring cold? Because if it were warm, it'd be a hot spring.
Alrighty, thank you, Tanner. I'm here with Jacob Lavictoire, who works in the NCC newsroom as well. He's a volunteer here. Anyways, Jacob, what do you do here?
I do the switching, I do the camera work, and I control sound and setting up the show.
Alrighty, can you tell us a few things about your job, like what it's like to do it and everything?
Well, it's usually simple enough. We just gotta make sure everyone's here on time, kind of, make sure everything runs smoothly, make sure everything's set up. If we're doing a special thing, we have to get that written in. But yeah, it's pretty simple enough. Unless we have to deal with technical difficulties, then we do troubleshooting.
Alrighty. Have you had any technical difficulties lately?
Yeah, we have. Cameras have been offline a lot recently, so I've had to deal with that a lot, which can be annoying at times because sometimes it's hard to figure out the source of the problem.
Alrighty. So, can you show us how to do a few things on the computer? Like you said, you do sound and you fool around with the camera a bit. Can you show us a few things?
Sure. Okay, so we just do things like checking the sources, setting things like the warm up screen, checking that the credits are set and typing them up, checking that the opening montage is set, making sure the camera is displaying, checking the mic is on, titles are working, live camera's on, graphics are up, make sure slideshows are up if we need them, making sure the graphics and titles are set correctly, closing credits, and also the warm-up screen. Simple as that. You just have to usually just type everything in here. So, for example, we're going to write "Good morning, NCC." We're your hosts, Bennett and Emily, for NCC's Tech TV, for example. And when we're done typing that, we click right here, and it should appear on the screen.
Oh, look at that.
Up in there as well.
And how do you make it scroll?
Click 3, 4, or 5, depending on the speed. 3 is the slowest.
Oh, that's cool.
And it should scroll through, and you can pause it with the space bar.
Great. I'm in the NCC Tech TV room with Allie Royce. So, Allie, I know that you do announcements as well. So, what do you do with the NCC announcements?
Just read off the daily news for what the Crusaders might need to know about what's going on in our school, current events, that kind of thing.
Does it make you nervous being in front of the camera at all?
Yes.
Alrighty. So what would your favorite part of doing the announcements every Tuesday and Thursday be?
It's really fun when we have special announcements to be the one to actually deliver the news to everybody. That's a good part of it.
Alrighty, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
I'm here with Seganet Lemma. Anyway, so Seganet, what do you do here at NCC News?
I read the announcements that are on the teleprompter, so anything that is happening in the school, I read it out, pump up the school, get the school involved, and say the announcements.
Alrighty. Do you like doing the announcements, and if so, what's your favorite part of it?
I love doing the announcements. I think it's really fun, and I love letting the school know what's up, and I love the responsibility of that. My favorite part is when we do fun things like wear costumes, or when there's funny videos playing, or when there's jokes.
Alrighty. Okay, thank you.
Wow, we had some great stories today. First, we got to see what happens with the Station of the Cross. Then we got to go and see some wonderful food in Jen's room. And we also got to see how NCC gets their news in the NCC Newsroom. Thank you for tuning in this week on Tech TV, and we'll see you guys next time.